In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on June 15, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cincinnati Reds versus Detroit Tigers. With the series tied at 1 game apiece, the Cincinnati Reds and Detroit Tigers are set for a rubber match on Sunday afternoon at Comerica Park. Taking the ball for Cincinnati is the veteran southpaw, Wade Miley. This will be just his 3rd start of the year, and the first 2 have been anything but smooth. The 38-year-old has been hit hard, surrendering 11 hits and 7 earned runs across a mere 7 innings of work. Even more concerning is his control, as he's managed only 2 strikeouts while issuing 4 walks, a recipe for trouble. Detroit's lineup was quieted on Saturday, but they have a prime opportunity to wake up against Miley, especially given their track record this season. The Tigers have feasted on left-handed pitching, leading all of baseball with a .274 batting average and ranking 3rd with a formidable .789 OPS in those matchups. Detroit will counter with Sawyer Gipson-Long, who has been quite effective in his limited appearances in the majors. He's shown good command on the mound, recording 8 strikeouts against only 1 walk over 8.1 innings pitched this season, and the Tigers have come out on top in both of his starts. Beyond the pitching matchup, Detroit has built a significant home field advantage throughout the season. Under manager A.J. Hinch, the team boasts an impressive 24-9 record at Comerica Park, making it one of the tougher venues for visiting clubs. They've also demonstrated a knack for bouncing back strong, having followed up each of their last 6 losses with a victory. That resilience puts them in a good spot heading into this series finale. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. Both Wade Miley and Sawyer Gipson-Long have not looked good as they enter their 3rd game and 2nd start of the season, so runs should be able to score. This game could easily turn into a high-scoring affair. When it comes to capitalizing on opportunities, there's a clear edge for one of these teams. Cincinnati has been average at best with runners in scoring position, posting a .722 team OPS that ties them for 16th in the league. Detroit, on the other hand, has been more clutch, ranking 12th with a .745 team OPS in those key situations, meaning they are more likely to drive runners home. The trend in this series also points toward a lot of offense, as the total has gone over in each of the first 2 games. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus Boston Red Sox. The New York Yankees are heading into Fenway Park to renew their historic rivalry with the Boston Red Sox. On the mound for the Yankees will be Max Fried, who is putting together a spectacular season. Through 14 starts, he holds a 9-1 record backed by an elite 1.84 earned run average and a 0.93 WHIP, striking out 81 batters while walking only 18. Hitters are managing just a .198 average against him, a testament to his dominance. For the Red Sox, Brayan Bello gets the start. His numbers tell a different story, as he comes in with a 2-1 record, a 3.96 earned run average, and a high 1.55 WHIP over 10 starts. Bello has struggled with command, issuing 25 walks to just 37 strikeouts, and opponents are hitting a robust .277 against him. That's a dangerous combination when facing New York's powerful offense. While the Red Sox have been trying to string wins together, and there's always a temptation to back a big underdog at home in a heated rivalry, the pitching matchup is severely tilted. Bello is a young arm with potential, but he's facing an opponent who is making a serious case for the Cy Young Award. Max Fried is arguably the best pitcher in baseball at this moment, boasting numbers that are simply stifling. It is already a difficult task to beat this Yankees team given their lineup, but it becomes a monumental challenge when they have an ace on the hill who is consistently shutting down lineups across the league. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. The primary reason to expect a low-scoring game rests on the arm of Max Fried. The Yankees ace is having a remarkable season, as shown by his 9-1 record, 1.84 earned run average, and 0.93 WHIP. He has effectively neutralized opposing bats all year, holding them to a paltry .198 batting average. Given these numbers, it's difficult to envision Boston's offense finding much success or stringing together enough hits to put a crooked number on the scoreboard. Fried's ability to control the game should keep the Red Sox in check, making runs a scarce commodity for the home team and paving the way for a contest that stays on the lower end of the scoring spectrum. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Baltimore Orioles. On Sunday afternoon, the Los Angeles Angels find themselves in a tough spot, looking to avoid a series sweep against the Baltimore Orioles at Camden Yards. Despite some shaky numbers on the road, Yusei Kikuchi gives the Angels a solid chance to bounce back. He has been a quiet but steady presence in their rotation all season, carrying a respectable 2.92 earned run average. He's been the victim of some tough luck in recent outings, with his team failing to provide him with any run support. While his 4.43 era away from home isn't ideal, his ability to throw strikes and induce weak contact gives him a distinct advantage over a Baltimore offense that has been scuffling, ranking near the bottom of the league in scoring. For Los Angeles to halt its slide, Kikuchi will need to deliver, and he's in a good position to do just that against a vulnerable opponent. The pitching matchup heavily favors Los Angeles, largely due to the struggles of Baltimore starter Cade Povich. At home this season, Povich has been hit hard, posting a bloated 7.79 ERA across 7 starts. His persistent command issues often lead to high pitch counts, forcing the Orioles to turn to their bullpen earlier than they'd like. This is a welcome sight for an Angels lineup that, despite its inconsistencies, possesses serious power. Ranking 4th in the majors with 99 home runs, they have more than enough pop to capitalize on a struggling pitcher. If the Angels can jump on Povich early and build a lead for Kikuchi, they should be able to seize control of this game and salvage the series finale. It's frankly surprising to see the Orioles listed as the favorites in this matchup. While they are playing at home and might have higher expectations than their record suggests, they simply aren't getting the job done. Povich has been a liability on the mound, with an overall earned run average of 5.46 and a WHIP of 1.52. His performance at Camden Yards is even more alarming, where he's posted a 7.59 earned run average and allowed opposing hitters to bat .311 against him in 32 innings. Meanwhile, Kikuchi has been one of the more underrated arms in the game with his 2.92 earned run average, and the Angels have won 6 of his last 7 starts. Backing the struggling, favored team makes little sense here, especially when the Angels are in a prime spot to rebound. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. While both of these offenses are in the bottom half of the league in key metrics like scoring and batting average, the game still has the makings of a high-scoring affair. The reason is simple: the pitching on both sides has been unreliable, and both lineups are built on power. The Angels rank 4th in baseball with 99 home runs, and the Orioles are not far behind in 12th with 78. This means either team can put up a crooked number in a hurry, regardless of their batting averages. With Cade Povich's ugly 7.79 earned run average at home and Yusei Kikuchi's 4.43 road earned run average, the starting pitchers are unlikely to shut anyone down. Add in 2 bullpens that rank among the worst in the league, and you have a perfect recipe for a game that flies past the projected run total. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Blue Jays versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Toronto Blue Jays and Philadelphia Phillies are set to wrap up their interleague series on Sunday in what promises to be a compelling pitching duel. A look at the recent form of both starters shows a clear edge for one side. Over his last 7 outings, Toronto's Jose Berrios has been solid, posting a 1-1 record with a 2.79 earned run average and a 1.12 WHIP across 42 innings. However, Philadelphia's Zach Wheeler has been on another level, going 4-1 with a stellar 2.22 earned run average and a minuscule 0.81 WHIP in his last 44.2 innings. Another key factor is the tendency to give up the long ball, where the pitching staffs diverge significantly. Toronto has surrendered 96 home runs, ranking 28th in the league, while Philadelphia has been much stingier year, allowing only 72 homers, good for 11th best. You could certainly make a case for taking the Blue Jays at plus money, especially with how they've been playing lately. Berrios is an all-star caliber pitcher who has actually been more effective on the road this year. The issue, however, is that the Phillies' bats have woken up in a big way over the past few games, and now they get to send a legitimate Cy Young candidate to the mound. Zach Wheeler has been simply dominant this season, with a 2.85 earned run average and 0.9 WHIP through 82 innings. He's been even better at home, pitching to a 2.83 earned run average and holding opposing hitters to a paltry .169 batting average in 38 innings at his own park. It's incredibly tough to bet against that level of production. As our first pick for this matchup, the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. With both teams sending one of their best pitchers to the mound, all signs point toward a low-scoring game. Jose Berrios brings a strong 3.38 earned run average into the contest and has been a model of consistency, allowing 3 earned runs or fewer in each of his last 5 starts. He's coming into this game hot, following up a scoreless performance against the Cardinals and having allowed just 1 run against this same Phillies lineup in a prior meeting. On the other side, Zach Wheeler is among the league's elite with his 2.85 earned run average. He has been virtually untouchable recently, giving up 1 or fewer earned runs in 4 of his last 5 starts, a stretch that includes 3 shutouts. The Phillies have been a strong under team, with 5 of their last 6 games falling below the total, and with Wheeler on the bump, that trend is poised to continue. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Marlins versus Washington Nationals. On Sunday afternoon in the nation's capital, the Miami Marlins and Washington Nationals will play the final game of their 3-game series. While the Nationals are the home favorites with Mackenzie Gore on the mound, who boasts a solid 2.88 earned run average and ranks second in strikeouts, the price seems way too high. The main issue is that you're being asked to lay a steep number on a Nationals team that is currently mired in a 7-game losing streak. Furthermore, Washington has lost 8 of the 14 games Gore has started this season, so he's not an automatic win button. The Marlins have controlled this series so far, and their young pitcher, Eury Perez, has the raw talent to be a difference maker once he settles in. Ultimately, this play is less about an endorsement of the Marlins and more of a hard fate of the Nationals. Betting on a team at nearly minus 200 odds when they haven't won a game in a week is just bad business. As our first pick for this matchup, the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. The over has been the dominant trend whenever these two teams have faced off this season, and there's little reason to expect that to change today. In their first 4 meetings, the total has gone over every single time, with the teams putting up a combined average of nearly 15 runs per game. The potential for offense is clear on both sides. Miami's lineup can erupt at any moment, as evidenced by the fact they've scored 11 runs twice in the past week alone. They also have Eury Perez starting, and he's coming off a rough outing where he was tagged for 4 runs in just 3 innings, making him a major question mark. The Nationals' offense has the bats to take advantage of any mistakes. They managed to score 9 runs in a loss on Friday night and have plated at least 4 runs in every game against Miami this year. With both teams contributing, the scoreboard should be busy. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.